MLOps is a short form for machine learning operations. Now this MLOps involves the set of practices and the techniques which we generally use it to streamline and automate the deployment, management as well as monitoring of the machine learning models in the production environment. So here these MLOps, it actually aims to bridge the gap between the data science and the operations team by applying the principles from DevOps, that is development operations, to the machine learning workflows. Now because of this reason, we see a lot of demand these days, especially to learn this concept of MLOps, that is machine learning operations. So let us understand what are the key components which makes up this MLOps and why is it so popular. Now one of the major component of this MLOps is continuous integration and the continuous deployment, that is CI/CD. So this MLOps, it borrows the CI/CD practices from the software development in order to automate the process of training, testing as well as the deployment of the machine learning models. So this would ensure that the models that we have are consistently updated and they are improved upon. And this MLOps suggests the version control. Now just like in case of software development, MLOps also emphasizes the use of version control systems like Git in order to track the changes in the code, data, model version, including the infrastructure as well. So this would result in reproducibility and increases the collaboration among the data scientists as well as the engineers who are actually working. And another key component of this MLOps is the containerization. So the containerization technologies like Docker are actually used to package the machine learning models and run their dependencies into the portable containers. This would ensure that the models run consistently across various environments from development to the production. Now the next component that we have got is orchestration and deployment. The MLOps platform often include the tools like Kubernetes for orchestrating the deployment of the containerized models. And with the help of this Kubernetes, this would enable the efficient scaling, load balancing, and the fault tolerance. Moving on, the next component that you would see in case of MLOps is monitoring and the feedback loops. So the MLOps involves setting up the robust monitoring system in order to track the model performance, data drift, and other relevant metrics in real time. And with the help of the feedback loop, it would enable the automatic retraining and the model updates whenever the performance degrades. And the sixth component that you see in case of MLOps is collaboration. So the MLOps encourages the collaboration between data scientists, machine learning engineers, and the operations team. Clear communication and the shared practices are very much essential for successfully deploying and managing the machine learning models. And the seventh component that you would generally observe in case of MLOps is security and governance. So in case of MLOps, it incorporates the security and governance practices that would ensure the privacy and the compliance of the machine learning system. And this would include the access control, data encryption, including the auditing as well. Next component that we have got is the documentation. So the comprehensive documentation of data pre-processing, model architecture, and the deployment procedures is crucial for maintenance and the troubleshooting of the machine learning systems. And this MLOps approach recommends for the model registry. So when I say model registry, it's a central repository for storing and managing the trained models, which makes it easier for us to track the version as well as the associated metadata. And lastly, this MLOps has the component of automated testing. So this MLOps integrates the automated testing, including the unit testing for the code as well as the performance test for the model deployment. This will help us to validate that the model meets the predefined criteria before we actually deploy it into the production environment. So these are the key components of this MLOps system. Now that you have understood the key components of this MLOps system, let us understand what is the benefit of using this MLOps. Well, with the usage of this MLOps practice, this would result in efficient model deployment. This would result in improved model performance, and scaling the machine learning models. Now, as a result of following this MLOps, we'll also be able to realize the reduced cost because we are actually incorporating the automation and the efficiency in the machine learning model deployment. And since we are making use of containerization technology, we are able to reproduce the behavior, whatever that we have seen in the development, or we will be able to see the consistent behavior across the environment. And since this MLOps component involves the collaboration, I can say using this MLOps approach in the project, this would actually result in greater collaboration, efficient risk management, and to ensure that as an organization you would stay compliant and you'll be able to better govern the project that you're dealing with. And this would also result in faster time to market, which in turn you'll be able to realize the much greater business impact. So these are the key benefits that we are going to achieve by implementing the MLOps in the projects. So I can confidently say that MLOps plays a crucial role for the organizations which is looking to streamline and expand their machine learning initiatives. Actually, it amalgamates the principles from software engineering, DevOps, and data science, which would guarantee the efficient development, deployment, and management of the machine learning models, all while emphasizing their tangible impact on the business operation. Now, in order to implement the MLOps in your project, do check out the various tools in the market in order to achieve this. To name a few, we've got AWS SageMaker, MLflow, DBC, DocsHub, and Kubeflow. In order to learn more about the MLOps, join the webinar session with Manifold AI Learning on the topic of this, Demystifying the MLOps from model to the deployment. You can get the information about the webinar session by clicking on the link that is provided in the description. We look forward to seeing you on this webinar. Thank you so much guys for watching, and if you like this video, we would request your help in reaching to the maximum number of students. Please share it with your friends and the family circle so that more people can benefit from this upcoming webinar. And we look forward to seeing you on our webinar.